exactly.
I can eat it, but now I'll eat broccoli anyways, made. I don't care. Baked, fried, boiled, steamed, without butter, without cheese, in something, whatever. I don't care. But
Oh,
cauliflower.
we're live now.
We're alive
that?
now. Okay.
Okay.
I like your background, I
So
said.
cauliflower, huh?
I like your background.
Thank you. Cauliflower is okay. I will never eat okra. I'm sorry. I don't eat okra in this order. Okay, I don't eat okra. I don't eat lettuce, and I don't eat mayonnaise. I don't eat the devil's boogers. I don't eat the devil's scrotum skin, and I don't eat the devil's sperm. Nope. And I've had put many things in my mouth voluntarily, but that ain't ever going to be one of them.
Hello, that's Lassus and Enemy Badasses. It's been another week, and what we, or me, has been as well too. But we're here at the Alchemy bench. Just the Alchemy, joined by like Siobhan O'Connor, joined by Lean Deer, John Bruckman, and me, the unemployed, some random geek.
Why you gotta be like this?
Well, it's just like I used to work for Boyd, which was owned by Goldman Sachs, private equity firm, of course. And no, they expressly tell us that like the point of Goldman Sachs owning Boyd was just to like turn around and sell it. They basically are like house flippers, public companies. A 5-year process as well too, but like it was mentioned in my severance package of like my termination was because of how like Boyd was doing restructuring after the sale of one division of the Boyd company, the thermal one as well too, liquid cooling.
Oh, so it wasn't because you were online again?
Nope, no.
I figure you got busted being
That's what I
online
thought,
again. I was like, oh, probably got busted being online again.
Actually, my dad was like, I heard that I had like talked to my dad like yesterday as well too. He called me. It's like I heard rumors that you were caught gaming as well too. It's like no, those rumors are true, Dad. I was like, it was like I wasn't playing video games, and even though I did do that, my supervisor walking at me playing Fortnite on the work computer while I was on the clock as well too.
Okay.
And it's,
I thought it was, like mobile games like Candy Crushers, like Fortnite. Okay, I mean, you deserve to get yelled at for fucking Fortnite.
no. I wasn't written up then. They didn't mind that then. They just like then started enforcing rules of like you cannot use the work PC for personal use as well too. And I was caught gaming by watching Twitch. Talking in like the CHI's Ask Away and like arguing with liberals as well too. That was the last of the one I got caught for as well too.
Oh my God, you were arguing with liberals.
Yes, I was arguing with liberals as well too. Like the last time, it's like a liberal just walked
You
in.
just want Trump to win, don't you?
They do actually. The liberals on threads.
Ask Joey, because I can go on and on, so Joey might be a little shorter. Ask Joey about a little conversation they and I had with a couple of Blue MAGA today.
Yeah. In the Tremors saga, we're both
Great
in that
Facebook group.
the Tremors saga, which is a really great group, and it is it was put together by a trans woman who is one of the admins of the group.
And it's funny because we always hear the Chuds talk about, this isn't a game about tremors, this is, you know what? Suck my ass, motherfucker.
I know, right?
Kevin Bacon has confirmed that Val and the other guy are gay.
Nice.
Bologna and beans. That's the gay meal.
It is. The thing is, like, also, I was like, when I was like, announcing that I'm going live and streaming and something like that. Someone had a problem with my like political post at my streaming announcements as well too. It was like on like March 17th, All Snakes Day as well too. I used your like. I used your like image that you made, Siobhan, of like, hey, St. Patrick, you fucker, you missed one as well too. I had to like cover up the U and the C so that they'll be like not at least flagged on YouTube as well too. Yeah, whatever. It was like, no, someone was pissed off at me for that, and like complained to like my friend who's a server admin for that. It's his personal server, so it like makes sense. And it's just like he's Irish, it's also and said, yeah, and I'm part Irish, and I say fuck St. Patrick.
Right.
Yeah, no shit.
If you are Irish and you support St. Patrick, and there's nothing wrong with taking it in what some Italian people have done, have tried to make what used to be Columbus Day, I will never call it that, but into a sort of Italian American okay, whatever, okay, that's fine. But supporting the actual accomplishments of, non-shitty Italian people would be great, or Sicilian,
Yes.
because they're not the same thing. Would be
Oh
great.
yeah.
But if you're Irish and you support Trump, what the fuck are you doing?
Licking your boot.
If you're Irish and you support Trump, then you're no fucking different than supporting Nigel Farage or Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
Fucking cunt.
So,
Oh,
hey,
what was the name of that other guy? The one with the. His
Boris
hair was
Johnson.
always.
Boris Johnson. Yeah. That's basically England's version of Donald Trump, but not as smart.
Yeah.
Not as terrible either, or like not overtly fascist well too. So white supremacist, but like in the subtle way as well too, because
Yeah,
conservative.
but the English are like that though.
Yeah.
They're always subtle about their bigotry.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Ralphie May used to say, in the South, they're more open about the bigotry. In the North, we kind of keep it, on quiet.
I mean, the Minnesota Nice, as an example, and like definitely Pacific Northwest, we try to be very non-confrontational as well too. But like, talk to the black people in like the Pacific Northwest, I bet they'll tell you it's like, no, we still face racism, because, but again, as we constantly point out, the Pacific Northwest specifically was like colonized basically by white supremacists well too. They wanted to have their own like white haven up here.
Idaho, whatever.
Oh yes, Idaho.
Idaho, Wyoming.
So yeah, that's what.
I've been informed by, because I have a lot of friends in Washington. I've been informed by them that, kind of like, you go past the divide to
Yep.
the east, and that's where all the rednecks are.
Oh yes, like the east, basically like Washington State is just blue just because of the like a major metropolitan area of like Seattle, Everett, and Tacoma as well too, and that's the only reason it's blue, because you go anywhere.
Right, that's the only reason. That's the only reason that Trump. And it's kind of funny because I remember a conversation with the guy on lunch at Walmart. So of course, even though I was technically on lunch and technically off the clock, I still had to watch my language a little bit.
Yeah, you're a
Not
bird.
easy for me. But anyway, this was in 2020. Excuse me, 2021. And he's like, well, I just feel like my vote didn't count.
Yep.
No, it counted just like every other person's. One vote. One person, one vote. Just because a lot of people live in the... Because I guarantee you, if the majority of people, for example, in Detroit had voted red, you wouldn't have been complaining at all.
Yeah. Then again, in like 2016, like 4 of the electors in like Washington State did not vote for Hillary Clinton as well too. They were faithless electors as well too.
And what kills me was he voted for Trump, supports Trump, etc. Okay. Rants on occasion about, communism and socialism and whatever. And I usually just try to ignore
And I'm certain he's entirely accurate about what those are.
and had the words Star Trek tattooed on his knuckle.
The conservative Star
I
Trek.
mean, the fact that he has Star Trek tattooed in a violent way just tells you that he really doesn't understand Star Trek.
Exactly. Just
so
push a button and you get food. You don't have to do shit for it. Like, come on.
Post-scarcity,
They don't
post-monetary
use money
society.
On the ship, they don't use money at all. They do it
you
through
don't-
trading with other people and whatever, but they don't use money.
no
Oh.
money? You mean you don't get paid? Well, wealth is not like what drives us as well too. We just like what drives us, motivates us is to better ourselves. Yeah.
Of course, the guy who said that owns a vineyard.
True. Oh yeah. Apparently in the card show as well too, some of the like cast members do kind of like, why the hell do you have a vineyard? And so like maybe they make it worth something to like watch Picard as well too, because like, hey, my friend Nick Anderson kind of like reminded me of this like joke in The Simpsons back when like there was like many Star Trek movies coming out. Star Trek 12, so very very tired. That's exactly Picard. Why do you bring all these people back?
That's okay. See, there is a hierarchy. Okay. You have hardware wars, which, although hilarious, and I watch it often, is kind of on the bottom. Okay. Then, sorry fans, but then you have Star Wars is next. Okay. And Star Wars isn't horrible. But it's space opera, so that's fine. Okay?
Yeah.
It's basically Western for space opera, and it's not quite as Nazi sucking ass as Firefly is.
Yeah.
Y'all don't like it, I don't care. Then above that, you have Star Trek. Okay, which is cool. My favorite version of Star Trek is DS9. Okay.
Yep.
But then above that, you have science fiction for adults. Babylon 5.
I'll say you both.
Oh, I was about to say that porno starring Darth Talon.
Or, speaking of pornos, I didn't know it until my, at the time, boyfriend's sister told me that apparently she'd seen one. Porno of a English science fiction Time Lord series. You know what
Oh,
his
porno
name was?
Baku.
Dr. 10-inch.
Well, Captain Jack will get you by tonight.
Well, Captain Jack he's a little bit problematic, so, but...
So is this actor.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I was speaking to the actor. I don't,
Oh, okay.
I don't really
David
know.
Tennant, yeah.
I think I've seen like 2 episodes.
I still have not. I basically am far behind the Doctor Who. I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up as well too. The last two-parter of Christopher episode that I saw was the 40 Aliens one as well too. So
You're not just a little behind. That's the first
I know.
season of the new series.
Yeah, I know. It's like Christopher Eccleston only did 1 season as well too because he didn't want to be
I
like
wish
tied
they
down the
would
character.
make a good, and they apparently made a couple good series. There's one on Amazon Prime which I haven't watched yet, which I need to. But I wish they would make a series that is true to the spirit of the original, and a lot of them are, don't get me wrong, but from Terry Pratchett.
Yeah, like
You
this
have
world
The
is
Watch,
like
Going Postal, and there's a bunch of movies.
Hogfather, yeah.
Yeah, Hogfather's my favorite. That is my Christmas movie. Okay. Granted, I love Miracle on 34th Street. I'm just, again, sorry fans, but the what is it? It's a Wonderful Life. Whatever. It's a Christmas story. Whatever. But
Christmas Story
Miracle on
Slam, actually.
34th Street. Of course, Rudolph. I've seen that probably close to 180 times now.
The Grinch.
Oh,
Christmas
yeah.
movie.
It's
Oh,
anything by Chuck Jones is like you're going to have a good time with anything by Chuck Jones as well too.
Jode knows I babysat a young one, and she calls Jode instead of Joey.
She can't
She
say
couldn't
Joey.
say it right away, and she can now, but she still calls them Jode. Okay. And she is utterly enamored of the cartoon Grinch. I've not seen the full version of the Jim Carrey version. I
Don't bother.
interest in it.
The Illuminations animated one that they did, the company that created the Despicable Me series as well too. It's okay, but it cannot hold up to a Chuck Jones original.
Well,
Hey, George
I
P,
have-
it's been a while.
I also have a CGI version of A Christmas Carol. And then I have the black and white with George C. Scott.
Yeah.
Scrooged was good
Oh yeah, the Bill Murray one. Yeah, yeah.
Not
with
fond
Bill
of
Murray.
Murray.
Yeah.
I'm not fond of Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, Bill Murray is the person.
I'm not fond of Bill Murray either, but I do like Scrooge.
Yes, it's
Although, I did like Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day is still a good movie as well too. Bill Murray as a person, not the good person. Do not get in a relationship with him. His ex-wives can tell you that as well too.
What was the one that you were telling me about, Joey? It was the seagoing one.
Oh, kept their life aquatic Steve Zoo.
Sure, I guess. I think
Yeah.
that's what it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That one
like
I'd
what's
be
it?
interested in watching. but
No. That one is good. I think that's Wes
But
Anderson.
he plays an asshole in it.
Yes, that's
So
good.
you can kind of get the movie a little bit better because he's playing an asshole and he is an asshole. So
Oh yes, it's like,
Okay.
and he's a great asshole in that one as well too. He was also in like the Royal Tenenbaums as well too, as like one of this ensemble cast as well too, and like that one also like stars the like great like Gene Hackman as well too, and like I like the writing in that. But Wes Anderson's movies are just very interesting as well too. You either like it or you love it, or you like it or you don't get it. But like yeah.
speaking of assholes, Chuck Norris is dead.
Yep.
Yes, Chuck Norris is dead.
And the amount of people that on Facebook, it's tapered off because the 15-minute fame thing. Not that he has 15 minutes of fame, just the event. But the amount of people that lost their shit over different people, myself included, not giving a good goddamn about the death of a racist bigot and transphobe and pedophile supporter. And I mean, and not just the fact of him supporting Donald Trump, but he also supported Judge Roy Moore.
Oh, Judge Roy Moore, who's so bad, a mall banned him from entering their mall establishment.
Alabama.
He's a freaking pedo.
Where I don't know, I think was it Florida, there was a state recently that I think it was Florida man, that turned down a law barring first cousins from getting married.
Oh, yeah, I read about that.
Wow.
And then of course all the
Fucking conservatives,
the
man.
I think they passed it, but there was a law here in Michigan that they
I have a
out here
right
in
to marry
Michigan
my first cousin.
tried to get passed, and it did get passed. But
If Lot can marry his daughters, I can marry my cousin.
to make it so there would be no age limit on to make the age limit for marriage 18.
Oh yeah. It's just like you cannot like have sex. You're not a legal adult. You cannot buy out cigarettes as well too.
Can't
Like
sign a contract, you
can't
can't
sign
go into
contracts.
the military.
But you can't. But you can get married before that age, and I'm like,
You can
why?
get married in some states. You can get married
In some
as well.
states, yeah. Oh yeah.
And,
Alabama.
And a lot of the Republicans want to kind of justify it, like, well, kids give me. It's not a kid doing it. It's not a kid doing it.
It's a
Yeah, it's almost always some law that they want on the books so some old fucking asshole guy can marry some poor little girl.
Mhm.
Right.
You see the photos, it's always the 12-year-old and the 50-year-old.
Right.
Is Joe.
Did you see also that, speaking of pedophiles, that Josh Duggar got arrested in Florida?
That's the second Duggar.
Right. Because of an alleged assault that he did 4 years ago, I believe it was, on one of his sisters. Might not have been his sister, but I know it was on a young girl. And he got arrested. I want to say it was at an airport. Not like he was trying to flee the country, just going back to Alabama or wherever the hell he come from. But this is the same guy who palled around with Mike Huckabee and all those people, supported Huckabee, supported Trump, et cetera, et cetera. Gee, what a surprise. Oh, and by the way, for anybody who's watching and wants to bring that up, fuck Bill Clinton.
No, yeah. Fuck Bill Clinton.
I don't care what party it is. I don't care how old they are. I don't care if they're, this, that, whatever. If they're guilty, if there's enough evidence to charge them. And
Bill Cosby should die in prison.
Toss them in prison, yes. I don't believe in the death penalty for a bunch of reasons.
Real
one of
prison,
which
not
I
that
think
white
is
collar
really good.
prison stuff too.
One of which I think is really good is they're not suffering if they're dead. Okay? Because even if you believe in an afterlife, they're still going to suffer in the afterlife. So why not make them suffer as much as you can here? You want your revenge. And also, while I'm at it, because it almost always fucking comes up, I don't want to hear any jokes about Bubba and the soap either.
Yeah.
That's just nothing but homophobia.
Yeah,
I'm tired
exactly.
of that crap.
Is Joe McClory in the live chat that like said like my favorite CN at the Chuck is Chuck Norris doesn't rest in piss rests in him as well too. So playing on the memes that we all enjoyed of like Chuck Norris as well too. It's like yes, piss rests in Chuck Norris now as well too. And like yes, as I mentioned in the live chat, like Joanna Roberts just like messaged like in her Discord server that she needs something to take her pills with, and she's all out of drinks as well too. And now anytime that like I share people's like links of like, hey, can you like help out like give money to this person for this, that, and other thing, I'm going to say I am unemployed right now. Joanna Robinson explicitly told me not to give her money as well too because I'm employed now. I will get a severance pay. I did like sign the thing to get that eventually, and I did my taxes, so I'll get my return on that as well too. And like
Well, you get unemployment too, right?
yeah, I have to sign up for that as well too. And my older sibling has been through the process as well too, into getting unemployment in Washington State as well too. So they'll help me out with that as well too. The company also like send me a doc to do that as well too. So I'll get start doing that like tomorrow as well too. And like I already applied to like to 2 jobs at Boeing as well too. So it's like we'll see. We'll hope that is gone. But like I love my stepmom, but I was just like, why do I have to like do this right now? It's like I'm streaming right now. This happened on Friday as well too. Can it be happening? Can I like take at least 2 days off? It was Thursday and Friday. Might as well have a long weekend as well too, so I can just like relax. That's like emotionally and emotionally I'll be fine. Deal with the fact that like I lost my job as well too. I wanted the game as well too, but like my stepmom was just like, yeah, buy a Boeing now. And it's just like, I love you, my stepmom. I love you as well too, but like, anyway.
You know,
Yeah, give me a chance to
I understand their concerns, okay,
Yeah.
for you,
Mhm.
but you know, if you applied right then and there, you're gonna find out for a while anyway. Even
Exactly.
And what it pisses me off about a lot of companies is they'll post a position, whether it's on Indeed or jobs.com or whatever, okay, LinkedIn, whatever, and then say 300 people apply, okay. You can't give a 2-line email. I appreciate your application, but we decided to go in with another applicant.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even 2; it's 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of other people that had like died as well too, Robert Mueller has also passed away at 81 as well too.
Yeah, I saw that. And
I have a meme.
did you
to
see what
share,
Trump
so-
posted about that?
He was such a bad person, he hurt me.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
can't hurt innocent people anymore. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about, you felon?
Pedophile
again,
rapist.
Here, let me find it, sucker. Go ahead,
yeah.
I gotta find this meme.
Okay, no problem. But like, there was also like someone else that's like a bit more tragic that like passed away because the person, Buffy the Vampire Slayer star,
Nicholas
was-
Brendan.
Yeah.
But no, he was an abusive piece of shit and a criminal.
Oh, okay. Then rest in peace him as well too.
Who? What? Did
Nicholas Brendan.
Nicholas Brendan.
He played Xander on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, Xander. I hated that character.
Yeah, he was Joss Whedon's author Avatar, and it turns out that Joss Whedon got the perfect actor to play him because Nicholas Brendan was also an abusive piece of shit, just like Whedon.
Right.
Actually, a little bit worse than Whedon. He was violently abusive.
Okay, so I guess it's a good thing
God,
he
I
died at
hated
54
that
then.
character on there too. So knowing that he's an asshole, actually, because he was an asshole part on the character on the show. Like every time that freaking guy opened his mouth, I'm like, ah, this guy again.
Creepy, demeaning, dismissive, just a complete piece of trash.
Yeah, so no wonder you got along with Joss Whedon then.
Well, I was talking about the character, but... but Nicholas Brendan also.
Okay, so what are the terrible people that we like just want cancer to kind of like do his thing and run his course to like finally kill off as well too? Because like we got rid of Chuck Norris now, got rid of Hulk Hogan, several politicians and like several. Okay, what war criminal is still George W. Bush? He's still alive. Damn it!
I know. Right?
Mitch McConnell isn't dead yet. What the fuck?
Although
yeah,
with
yeah.
George W. Bush, I'm not as like anxious to see him dead because all he's doing is just sitting around painting now.
True. Right
Like-
now,
But he still deserves to go to the Hague.
Well, yes,
He does.
exactly.
Right.
Absolutely. He's still a fucking war criminal.
Exactly.
I mean, it pisses us all off that Henry Kissinger lived how long?
I know, right?
Come out, Virginia. Don't let it wait.
Isn't Cheney still alive?
No, Cheney
No, he
did
died a
not.
while ago.
No,
Yeah.
he died too.
Yeah.
Well, good. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
and
fucker.
yeah, Donald Rumsfeld also died. Donald Rumsfeld died before like Henry Kissinger died as well too. It's just like, why does it take so long? That period. Shavonna Carter's sharing her screen now. Oh, okay.
The
Oh,
Mueller
yeah.
tweet.
The
Robert Mueller just died. Good, I'm glad he's dead. Good lord. He can no longer hurt innocent people. President Donald J. Trump! What a loser.
It is just like it now. Like Robert Mueller, like as a person, no, he's always a conservative. So there's that thing as well too. Worked with the FBI after like and like it was instrumental in some things in like after like the second 9/11. Again, people, that was the second 9/11, 2021, no 2001, because first 9/11 was September 11th, 1973 in Chile as well too. But like but it's just like he's kind of like the Robert Mueller was the Reagan conservatives and like George W. Bush conservatives, where it's like maybe if Robert Mueller was a white supremacist, at least hide it as well too, and like and they were there's still like some things I don't agree with conservatives. There's a lot of things I don't agree with conservatives as well too. But like just because like he did follow the rule of law and like was investigating Trump and so on like that, he became the liberal darling as well too. But to be fair, I should honestly.
Well, liberals love conservatives.
Yeah,
No, yeah, that's true.
True.
Liberals
Speaking of that,
are
I got a
conservative.
question for y'all.
Oh,
Am
yeah,
I
I agree.
wrong? Am I wrong in saying Jack Smith should kiss my big fucking Irish ass? Because point after point after time after time after time, they were like, oh well, this will get Eileen Cannon kicked off the bench, or this will get Eileen Cannon kicked off the case, and over and over and over and over and over again. There were a few times that she did get slapped down by the higher courts, okay, but never once did he ask for her to be removed from the case. Not once.
So obviously
Even
she
if
should
you
have been.
failed in it, you should have at least asked.
Sorry, I'm being a bit distracted because like someone just like said hi in Discord server, so it's just like I'm gonna say hi back as well too.
Oh.
Let's see what else is there that happened. So yeah, check notes. So it's like
See, we're
okay.
still at war with Iran. Gas is about
Yep.
$4 a gallon.
Yeah, that's it.
No,
Okay,
no.
They
See,
literally just paid
you know,
$14 billion to Iran just to get some oil. And I'm like,
Fucking morons.
So
Phoenix.
we're gonna attack Iran, and then when our ally, who's not our ally, but you know, Dumpy thinks he is, Putin gets upset because they have less access to oil. Suddenly they're gonna lift sanctions. Suddenly they're gonna do this and that and whatever. Okay, it's the same thing with Greenland. You know, even aside from the Eagle thing. Okay.
What, the Eagle thing?
Wanting to buy Greenland, the fuck, but whatever.
The
But
Eagle
wanting
thing.
to buy Greenland, what he wanted to buy that for was because then if he were somehow successful in acquiring Greenland in some way, shape, or form, aside from the whole, again, deflection of the Epstein files,
yeah, that's part of it.
there's a lot of potential oil, gas, and mineral rights underneath that surface. And if he somehow were able to acquire at least the rights to those or whatever, it would be very easy to give, you know, Russia a favored trade status or whatever.
well, that's why they went after Venezuela.
Yeah.
Right.
Seized oil tankers and everything, which cracked me up because then they couldn't find anybody who was going to refine it. Nobody wanted to invest in that.
And I think they also
Not
like
only that, but that was going to give us oil and reduce prices. And okay.
But also like the main another like side benefit basically of like attacking Venezuela and like cutting off the oil from there as well too, or taking control of the oil from there as well too, is that Cuba is getting starved as well too, because like Cuba is having like economic like crisis right now, and energy crisis as well too.
Because
Which
China
is,
isn't doing enough to help them.
yeah, exactly. Well, it's like, but like that's because like Mark Rubio as well too, and like so many of the like Cuban conservatives in like Florida as well too, just always they hated the like Cuba like communist government as well too, and Cuban socialist government as well too.
Yeah, that's because they're fucking capitalists and they lost their slaves.
Wait, what? Phoenix? What? I don't understand the mom reference.
Okay. So like that's like Archie talking about like Phoenix themselves as well too. Like God let mom like live another day, so they're gonna make it that like everyone else's problem as well too. Okay, so like Phoenix is gonna be like a vengeful like a hex witch as well too. They're gonna put a hex on all the terrible people in the world as well too. And not sure about the like the Phoenix living another day as well too. Did Phoenix
So
get there?
when they're Phoenix is quoting God let mom live another day.
That's
mom
Archie.
eat
That's
Phoenix?
Archie. Phoenix's cat talking.
Oh, because I was like, who the fuck is Archie and where can I find this motherfucker?
Phoenix
That's
has
a cat.
Cat and dog.
is I am my cat Archie.
Archie is Phoenix's kitty.
yes,
and-
which is familiar.
Phoenix
Yeah.
is my cat, Archie's mom, and his dad, his gender fluid parent. Cool.
Yeah,
Two
exactly.
parents in one.
Nice.
Yes. Mhm.
I wish I had a cat. My therapist said that she'd sign off for it, but I
I'll
can't
email you
afford
mine.
one yet.
I'll ship you mine, UPS.
After all, you said several times that you don't even like your cat.
Oh, I hate them bitches. Even though they sleep with me and I love them and whatever, but I still hate them bitches.
Yeah, that's good reason to give like Joy Fire
Mine are
some money.
currently. Where the hell are they? They're back in the back bedroom sleeping on my bed. Yep, Joey has a GoFundMe as well.
Then all the links to give Joy money as well too. And again, if I share out like people's like links as well too, I'm gonna like say it's like, hey, listen, all you fuckers. I want to say fuckers. Hey, listen, all you people. I'm unemployed now. So like people were telling me, do not give money to like this people, that people. There were people before telling me, Jonathan, do not give me money. I told the story before, but for those who like haven't heard that,
You're only 5 figures in debt.
yeah, it's only 5 figures in debt. It's like no, my friend Tabby was like raising money for herself to get her like a legal name changed as well too. She's trans woman, and like she said on and she said on stream, Jonathan, if you give me money, I will berate you, which almost tempted me to give her money anyway, so that I want to see her berate me.
My cat.
I wish I lived in a state where it was safe
I had
to
the
change
cable
my
guy,
name.
up in my, and it wasn't a porn. I had the cable guy up in my apartment yesterday. Was it Joey? Or day
Oh,
Yeah,
the Cape God's not Jim Gary
yesterday.
either.
And what's funny was I'm trying to talk to them online on my phone, which is slowly dying because I had a problem with the charger, and I couldn't get on the net because even though I pay almost $100 a month for internet, my internet just went, no, we're not doing that. So I'm like, I'm thinking, because I was supposed to do the movie last night. So I'm thinking, oh God, I can't do the movie, I can't do this and whatever. It's already pissing me off and stressing me out, whatever. And he shows up, very nice guy, very professional, friendly, qualified, whatever. The local people that they have are good people. But and he was fine with my cat. But my cats were like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? Why you got a man in the house? Because
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
there's 1, 2 masculine individuals, not necessarily human, 2 masculine individuals in this household, and then on the household, because there's 3 apartments in here, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 feminine ones. So
I used to be outnumbered in my house by men.
Huh?
I had a husband 2 sons and 2 boy dogs and 2 boy cats.
My mom had
So
4
I was
sons.
totally outnumbered by men in my household.
Okay.
And what really sucked was when everybody ate the same food and started farting. And they all thought it was funny to gas me out.
In my
It's
family,
just like that scene in Blazing Saddles.
in my family, and this is a high percentage of males. I'm the oldest of 10 kids, 3 boys, 7 girls. My
Yeah.
mother was the middle of 13 kids, and there were 4 boys, 9 girls. My grandmother had her own softball team and coaches.
It's- I could like ask questions of like guessing a couple of things as well too. Like, wait a minute, I already know you are, so it's like Catholic, I guess, because big families usually Catholic.
Or Mormon.
And then Catholic, German Catholic. Well, the one is. So, the one grandmother on the mother's side comes from Cork, County Cork. Okay. The grandfather was born in America, but his parents are a mixture of English, Irish, and Swedish and Norwegian. You know, a little bit white.
Yeah.
There's one of my bitches. And then the grandfather on the other side is German, Swedish, white, German people, but German, Swedish, a little bit of Irish, and then the grandmother, her name was Donatella Maria Spello, Sicilian. So, actually, her mother was English and Irish. Her dad was Sicilian. So she has, of course, an Uncle Rocco, a great Uncle Rocco. I had a great Uncle Luigi and a great Aunt Dorothea, you know, or Louie and Dorothy.
I had some ancestors whose last name was Hicksenbaugh. They were from
Nice
the
family.
Alsace region.
The where?
The Alsace region,
Northeastern France.
up by Strasbourg. But their last names were Hicksenbaugh, which apparently translates to witches of the tree.
Oh, okay.
Hexenbaum.
So you're like descended from witches.
Yep, that's why they took off. They were being burnt at the stake.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Oh yeah, that's the Phoenix also, like I mentioned this to me as well too, that they discovered like their 5th great grandfather apparently was Irish. And yes, Phoenix, I will like as someone who's like a tiny percentage of Irish myself as well too. Yes, you can say "kiss me, I'm Irish," even on like March 17th, Old Snakes Day as well too.
My grandpa was Scottish.
There was a comedian that I used to follow till I found out he was transphobic as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Name of David Neal, died in a fire. But he had a good running gag bit that he did the first stand-up that I've seen of his. It was dry collar or dry bar comedy or something like that, like a half an hour or whatever. Was basically he didn't use the word that I'm about to use, but basically, you know, when Reagan said, you know, on St. Patrick's Day everybody's a little Irish or whatever, that's because the Irish went and fucked everybody.
No, that's true. No, that's just true. The white people have to multiply, honestly.
You know,
Or the Irish are
one
believe in breed love.
colonization, and
Yeah.
2, Irish women, we like people. Yeah, doesn't matter who they are, we like
Yep.
people. So.
Yep.
Out of my sisters and brothers, I have 14, 16 nieces and nephews, 2 of which are white. The rest aren't.
Is
And Archie does count.
yes, Archie does count as well too.
I'm related to Loretta Lynn.
Yeah?
Who's that?
My grandfather's first
Did you say
cousin
how's
was
that or
Loretta
who's
Lynn.
that?
Who's that?
She's a
country
country
singer.
western singer.
Oh, okay. That's how.
You related to a racist?
You know?
Oh,
Well, she
okay,
white.
okay. Well, yeah, there you go. If they're white people, chances are like we're related to racists. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because speaking of my family as well too, like, fortunately for my mom as well too, the first two, my oldest brother and my older sibling were not planned as well too. I was the first one planned, and she won the girl, but I came out with a different set of genders. So then, like, and my dad was like, "Ah, well, we tried it." Then, like, no, I want to try it again. And then I got my younger brother as well too. And after like 4 tries, it's like, okay, I'm just like, just.
Yeah, I was their last try for a girl.
I was the only planned kid that my mom even had. And my dad said that out of all his kids, let's see, I was only one of 3 planned kids. But out of my mom's 5, I was the only one that was planned. Everybody else was a surprise.
Surprise!
Not an accident. A surprise.
A surprise. Which reminds me, this is the best bumper sticker I ever said. Do not drink in park, because accidents cause people.
That also then reminds me of, although he's an asshole, Meatloaf's Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Good song.
Yeah. I gotta listen to more Meatloaf.
Some of the best content is made by some of the shittiest people.
Yeah.
I know, right? Doesn't that
Meatloaf,
suck?
Sean Connery, I loved as an actor. Hated in his fucking guts as a person. What's his name? Chris Pratt.
Oh yeah, Chris Pratt is the asshole. Yep. Oh, that reminds me. It's just like, it's kind of an interesting thing. Is that like, apparently there's this like Prey app that you can sign up for, and Chris Pratt is like working with it. I'm trying to remember based off of like what I've heard on like the podcast, and I think it's a great podcast to listen to. There are no girls on the internet, and like it's so like not only is it like who's like Gwen Stefani also signed up for like to be like a celebrity endorser, and also Marky Mark as well too. Oh, okay, I've learned some things about Marky Mark as well too. So the thing is like, I like Marky Mark as an actor as well too. He seems like a cool guy as well too. But then I heard, in the past he like was part of a hate crime. So when he was a teenager and in Boston, being basically like a hooligan as well too, I think
he only blinded one Chinese guy. God.
No, he beat up a couple of like big guy. He got in a fight with some black people as well too, I think, but he also said the N-word as well too. So. Hey, it was charged with hate crime. It was when he was like 17 and juvenile as well too. And I thought like, okay, so like if he did it when he was just a kid, when 17 and stuff like that, and like he's better now, okay, that's all that. But
no, he's still a conservative Catholic.
But then he wanted that like thing to be expunged because he was trying to hold the liquor license in Massachusetts. And so instead of just like, I did a terrible thing in my youth, I'm like, I apologize to like anyone that
I think his brother's a better actor though. What's his brother's name again?
Donnie
Wahlberg.
Donnie Wahlberg. That's right.
Yeah.
I think he's actually the better actor.
What was that one we were discussing? I think it was earlier today, Joey. With the actress, with Quentin Tarantino.
Uma Thurman?
No.
Salma Hayek?
No, it was a blonde woman. Of course, blonde doesn't mean anything.
The blonde woman from Kill Bill.
That doesn't narrow
Daryl
it
Hannah.
But
she called him out for it, and he basically, said she was ungrateful, because he gave her a job and blah 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 blah.
No, Uma Thurman's the one who called it out.
Using the N-word.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because like, why again? So Quentin Tarantino,
My God,
again a white guy. Again, a white guy who, in the movie Pulp Fiction, and he
wrote a role so he could say the N-word over and over again. Just like in Dusk Till Dawn, he wrote a role so he could drink champagne off Salma Hayek's foot.
Yeah.
He's a fucking racist asshole. Misogynist, too.
Yeah. So it's not surprised that, like he just, like, again, just, like, was mean to like another actor for like some reason as well too, totally uncalled for. And this is something that like Captain Andy on like Facebook kind of said, is like that he thinks that like, and our friend also Leonardo also thinks to do, Quentin Tarantino is just overrated as well too. I think why some people love Quentin Tarantino's movies because like he cursed a lot in those movies as well too. yes, his dialogue is pretty entertaining in that way as well too. But it's just like,
Inglorious
love
Bastards
Kill
is
Bill
still
1
one of
and
my
2.
favorite movies.
I love Kill Bill 1 and 2.
oh yeah, same here.
Who, well, again, Joey and I were talking about this earlier today. I mean, I'll go in a little bit more detail, but I do movies now. Show movies, I should say. But
Oh, you make
so
movies?
we were looking for BIPOC movies, and we found some that neither one of us are like, what? So
What was that one that you found, Sioux City?
Yeah, Sioux City. It looks really cool.
It's an all-star cast of indigenous
Diamond
people, and I've never seen it.
A whole bunch of people that are Native American actors and white people. You know, you gotta have your token.
It's
Yeah,
got
you gotta
Blue
have your
Diamond
tokens.
Phillips, Gary Farmer, Tantu Cardinal. There's just like this all-star cast of indigenous
Right.
people,
So
and I've never heard of it.
because I've got movies in categories. So that is one of the movies that will be coming up soon. But anyway, who's your favorite? When I say, okay, so acting person, because I don't have a problem, and it's just swearing, you fucking cunt, of saying person instead of whatever. Who's your favorite acting person, regardless of gender? One of your favorites. Just pick a genre, like, you know, can be, and that you know of that isn't a shitty person.
Oh, okay. So
That isn't a
That
shitty
narrows
person?
it down. Yeah,
Yeah, that
narrows
does
it
narrow
down.
it down.
Ooh.
Okay,
Okay,
hold on. No, wait.
One
wait,
regardless, and then one that you know is not a shitty person.
Okay, I don't know if Tim Curry is a shady person or not. So far as I know,
I don't think he is.
It's a
Yeah.
good choice.
I mean,
no,
the world has moved on since Rocky Horror, but he did Rocky Horror.
Right. He's still alive. Well, Richard O'Brien can suck my tall Irish ass, but that's the one, by the way, if those who don't know, who played, what the fuck was his name?
Brad?
I think Billy Connolly isn't a shitty person, and he's
No,
a good actor.
to my knowledge. He's also, I don't know how far he is into it, but he quit doing stand-up. I didn't even know he did stand-up until after I saw the first Boondocks.
Oh
That
no,
was
I
like-
always knew that he was like a
Boondock
comedian
Saints.
as well.
I was like, what?
Oh yeah, Boondock Saints.
Um,
I didn't
Such
like
a problem.
He
that would
retired
be.
from it because he has Parkinson's.
Oh, I
And
see.
so, I mean, it is really difficult for me to say, but I don't wish Parkinson's on even Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You know, nobody likes diseases, okay, but Parkinson's, because I've worked with a lot of elderly people and some younger ones with Parkinson's, MS, etc.
All the blessings of Tithonus on Donald Trump.
Yes.
But
Treya has a.
but if he could have an aneurysm, universe, if you're listening, if he could have an aneurysm, okay,
Yeah.
As painful as possible, as public as possible.
Shit, if prayers
Shitting his
worked,
pants
that
as
guy's
much as
head would have
possible at the same
exploded
time,
already
I'd be
by now.
fucking-
Yeah. Yeah, if prayers actually did work, his head would have exploded right now as well too.
Oh, yeah.
Black people would have wished him into the grave 40, 50 years ago.
Exactly.
Right.
Treya has like a one for
Psalms
the.
109, if you're a biblical person, Psalms 109, 8 to 13. Look it
Yeah.
up.
Okay, so Treya has a good one. Rick Moranis. The Treya always adored
Oh,
Rick Moranis.
yeah.
It's now the reason why he did.
He quit acting so that he could be a single father.
Yes, because his
right.
wife was got diagnosed with cancer and so that, and so he focused on his family as well too. And you know what? That anyone can just quit the entertainment business, quit the Hollywood business for whatever reason. They don't owe us anything as well too. So that they wanted to outlaw.
And he actually went to raise his kids rather
Yes.
than hire a nanny and keep
Yes.
working, rather than get married again and keep working. Like, there's a lot of other possibilities that he could have done. Instead, he not only honored his spouse,
Yes.
he honored his kids.
Yes.
By the way, Phoenix and Tria, that's one of the movies that I will be showing.
Spaceballs.
Is Spaceballs. I love that movie. Love that.
Oh,
There's
shit.
going to be
There
a
goes the pun.
Spaceballs 2 coming out that he said he's actually going to do.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
he's coming back to the screen.
For me, the two that immediately come to mind are Brendan Fraser
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah.
I remember there was
Trying to
a,
think of the guy. He
like a
played
little
Short
fellow-
Round. He was in The
What?
Goonies, and then he was recently in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh yeah, that actor.
The memes going around, or meme viral posts, whatever, going around a year or so ago, was that if they made a movie with just a sidewalk cafe, okay, just picture a sidewalk cafe, they got the awnings, a little bit of soft rain falling down during the daytime, so it's light, but you know, and just Keanu Reeves and Brendan Fraser sitting across from each other at a table, drinking coffee and talking. I'd watch that motherfucker in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
So My Dinner with Andre, but at a cafe.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
The Phoenix says Steve Buscemi because like I have not heard anything negative about Steve Buscemi as well too.
Oh yeah, huh? And he's
And,
a really good actor.
Yes, and I do love how Steve Buscemi would just like did a recreation of the "Hello, fellow kids" meme as well too.
Right,
just
right.
like so he get the internet.
And there was Steve, I'm pretty sure it was Steve Buscemi, might not have been, who said he was on a subway, and he said he knew he had like a face to remember or whatever, something like that. I don't remember the exact words. Okay, when he overheard two guys talking, and the one guy said to the other, "That's got to be him. Nobody else in the world looks like that." So
He's refused to get braces or anything because that would fuck up his career.
Right.
Yeah, honestly true. If you got a recognizable face.
Self-deprecating humor and whatever, you know. So you know.
Yeah, I remember him in
That's
Fargo.
crazy.
That was a really good part for him.
Mhm.
Holy crap. That's when I really understood just what a kind of an actor he was.
Which one?
Was when he played that part
Fargo.
in Fargo.
I haven't seen
it.
Fargo. Yeah, I haven't seen
Oh,
Fargo
really?
either. Yeah.
You should
What
see
you
Fargo.
should do,
It's a
send me
good
send me
movie.
a message. I just got my nails done, so send me a message in Messenger, Joey, to look it up, and I'll see because all the movies that I show on my YouTube channel are free, and I get to replay them as long as I don't skip the ads. I get to replay them with the ads for free.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
and I maybe accidentally skip one once in a while, but so that way I don't get copyright strikes because.
Oh, okay.
You can have 2. 3? I'm shedding. You can have 2. 3 strikes, your channel's gone, and you play hell trying to get it back. So I'm very careful about that. I've never gotten a copy strike. I've gotten a couple of warnings, and it's kind of ironic because it's the same thing with Facebook. One of my favorite pieces of music is O Fortuna. Okay? And a lot of people might not recognize the name initially, but when you start
Oh,
playing,
Fortuna.
So, I've made a bunch of clips over the years. Like when I was doing, I think it was either the Geriatric Grouch or the Angry Wrench, one of the two. Whatever reincarnation I had. Every year I did Halloween shows, and I had that, and Samhain shows, and I had that as the intro. And every fucking year when I would do a promo for that, YouTube never had a problem. And put it on Facebook, Sony, or what was it, BMG, or there's another one out of Russia, would make a copyright claim on it. So what Facebook normally does is, if you play a video and it's got music that somehow the algorithm says, oh, that's copyright, okay, they will send you a warning that if they muted the video, you can appeal, okay? And if you appeal, especially as a content creator like I am, if you appeal, then what they do is they restore the audio until such time as the company, Sony or whoever, okay, has a chance to look it over. And I always make a point when I give the link in the appeal where it's from a copyright-free, royalty-free site that somebody uploaded to the site called Pixabay, by the way, great site. Shout out to them, Pixabay, for free. I can do whatever I want with it, okay? Also, Pixabay has still images. Unfortunately, some of them do AI. But they have still images, they have videos, and they have music that you can download for free. Okay? Some of it even has lyrics, some of it doesn't. So like the opening sequence that I have for my movie channel now is heavy metal drums. And it's badass. And I like to listen to it on a loop while I'm cleaning house.
Oh, I know that like no one around here would like care about this as well too, but like as you know, I play Fortnite, but I'm kind of like
At work.
And
Well,
Not anymore.
not anymore. Maybe I can make Fortnite my job. I like streaming it. No, that's not really. It's like I made $7 so far.
Yeah, so you can watch my movie tonight, geek.
I could.
Saying.
Yeah, I could. I plan to be streaming though. But the reason why I'm not playing as much Fortnite, or definitely not streaming Fortnite anytime soon, as well too. At least not this weekend, as well too. Is like Fortnite was run by Epic Games, a company that like grossed like $5 billion in 1 year, as well like that, as well too. I said to its fans and stuff like that, we need help to pay the bills, so that's why they're increasing the prices for V-Bucks. Okay, the prices stayed the same. It's still like, but like before, it's like $9 for 1,000 V-Bucks, and now it's $9 for 800 V-Bucks. And
Shrinkflation.
Yes, it's shrinkflation across the board.
All games, I played Diablo 4. Shout out to Diablo 4. And I have the latest. I got Diablo 4, and then they came out with Vessel of Hatred, and they had, if you time it right, a lot of times a game company will give you a discount.
True.
On a weekend. Okay, so.
Yeah.
I got the discount for that, and then Lord of Hatred came out, and I got the discount for that. So I was able to, ahead of time, play the Paladin character, and it gives you some cosmetics and whatever. And a new area called Nahantu, which is basically South America. Great game. I absolutely love it. I've been playing Diablo since the very beginning. I've liked every single iteration, and each one got better and better. They have a new class coming out, April 27th or 28th, I think is when the new season drops, and the new expansion. They have a new class coming out called the Warlock. And they put it on also a version of it on Diablo 2. No, I'm sorry, but and no offense to Diablo 2 fans, because, if you love it as much as I love Diablo 4, cool for you. But it's why I hate 8-bit games. Why I can watch, but I will never play Stardew Valley or anything like that, because I spent a good amount of money. I have over $1,000 in all my computer stuff here, okay? And I spent a good amount of money to make sure that I have a good set of graphics. I can play Diablo 4 on the max graphic level and still get 70 or 80 FPS.
It's so like Jojo RP, back to the Fortnite thing as well too. It's like a Scrooge McDuck saying he needs help paying rent while like limited money. It's like, and also the interesting thing was like that. So like, so Fortnite announced the change for like V-Bucks prices as well too on like March 19th, the day that the new season drop as well too, and they have like the program supported creators well too. It's actually easy to become a supported creator. You just need 1,000 followers on like any platform except for TikTok. And I actually got a supported creator code for like having 1,000 followers on like Twitter as well too. But like they like advertised like, hey, for the launch of the new season, so too, anyone that used like the supporter creator code and then purchasing the battle pass, and now battle pass is only 800 V-Bucks as well too, just like correspond with like, it's still $9 to get a battle pass as well too, but also with the battle pass this you used to get like 1,500 V-Bucks if you complete the whole battle pass and level up to like at least 175 as well too. But now you're only going to get 800 V-Bucks back from like the battle pass as well too, so you're not going to get free V-Bucks from like the battle passes as well too. Right. But like but also it's like, oh, if you someone like use your support credit code like when getting the next season battle pass and what that, we'll increase the payouts to like we'll increase the payouts for like people using your supporter credit code. And it's like, wait a minute, you said like you need help paying the bills, so that's why you increase the V-Bucks price as well too, but yet you're doing that for the supporter creator. It's like, if you, I don't have a problem with you doing like a promotional thing and like helping out the creators, the content creators who like promote your game for you, essentially like that, so that like people can like eventually buy the game because they watch some streamer like play as well too. Yeah, support them as well too, but don't do that at the same time as you're doing the shrinkflation thing where you're asking your consumers to pay your bills and pay or like things, and it's just like.
I got two things for that. Sure. One is that I'm going to be rebooting my Twitch channel, and it's going to be just gaming. So it's going to be Diablo 4 or Diablo 4 or Diablo 4. Maybe Grim Dawn, but mostly Diablo And the other is, yeah, it's not to the same level of horrible ethics, but it's just as ethically, the concept is the same as the fucking Irish bishop who asked the parishioners to give more money in the coffers on Sunday to help the Irish church pay for the lawsuits from victims.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Which is a bunch of
Esophagus baseball play.
It's off a good baseball play. Yes, exactly. And yeah, Warframe actually is like very good. I've seen a lot of people that like
Is
do play
Warframe a first-person shooter?
third-person action game actually as well too.
Sounds like a mech
Is
game.
it,
Seems like
what-
it as well.
I've tried Destiny 2, and I actually did try Fortnite because my daughter plays it. Okay, because both of my daughters are geeks. I did try it, but
It's
my
mech game.
difficulty
Yep.
with Fortnite, and my really only difficulty with Fortnite is, well, it's two. One is I don't care about, I don't really care about actually the costuming or whatever, different skins or whatever. Okay. It's difficult to progress the character. I don't like death matches. Okay. Because it's basically PvP, and I hate PvP.
Yeah, it is PvP.
Any game that I've ever played, if I've done it, it's only because I absolutely had to progress in some way, shape, or form. And the other is that the maps are like almost always the same. It's way too
Generic?
I'm not sure.
formulaic.
Something like that, for me. Now, granted, one of the big problems with MMORPGs is the grinding. Oh, look, you have to go out and get 32 flowers of this and 14 bases of that, whatever, to build that part of the sword and whatever. And that's a valid point, okay? But it's a different grind, I guess, okay? But I tried Destiny 2 and I was like, no.
Yeah, Destiny 2 I've played a little bit of it. It's like, and I haven't had like a lot of the DLC content as well too because they were free to like get from like Epic Games as well too. Because
So
Epic Games
it's a mech game, Warframe?
Warframe's a mech game apparently according to Triad as well too. But it is a live service game too. But totally, it should be like 100% free to play as well too. So I like a lot of these like games as well too.
Maybe what I'll do is do whatever I need to do to get the game, because they said it's free. Do whatever I need to do to get the game, make a character, and then not play it at all till I stream, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
My second hubby
Oh, you're going
was
to
a
redo
gamer.
Elon Musk?
My second hubby was a gamer, and he played Ebony. And he played Ebony so much and spent so much time playing it that he started to get me to play it so I could do the things while he'd be gone all day.
Right.
I could do the things to build all of his stuff.
Right.
So he got me to play it, and I ended up making friends online by playing it. And I didn't have fun playing the game. I had
fun
fun
hanging out.
socializing with the people that were on there.
Wasn't Evany the one that pretended to be a porny game? Come play with me, my lord.
Don't know.
I know Scarlet Blade was made for two demographics. One, 13-year-old boys. Two, lesbians. Because the only male character was flamingly gay. And you could like change the hair and whatever. But I liked it because they didn't have, it was an MMORPG. I liked it 3D, and I liked it because they didn't have the standard orcs, whatever, dragons, whatever. It was a sci-fi fantasy game, and one of the characters used a whip that was made out of electrical plates that also zapped you when it hit you. What was the other game? I don't know. When you're talking about your husband playing the game so much, I quit playing Elder Scrolls Online, and I absolutely love it. Don't get me wrong, but I quit playing Elder Scrolls Online like a year ago, I think. I have 7,100 hours in the game.
Yep, that was Ebony. Pictures of buxom women saying, "Play with me, my lord."
Well,
There
there's
was
a whole bunch,
literally
there's
no
a whole bunch
buxom
of porn
women
shit
on the game.
No, it was a really shitty game.
It
Some
was like one
town
of those
builder.
building games.
That's supposedly games, but it's just porn.
Mm.
I don't
It was
have a problem
actually
with it.
reminiscent of Minecraft.
It wasn't even porn, but that was
Minecraft.
what the ads looked like. Just tits.
Like, really, you know, if you're gonna share, share porn, just fucking share porn.
Yeah, they're porn games now, honestly, and porn games are free to play. But man, if you really want some of the porn in those free to play games, you're gonna have to like buy those packs as well too. It's just like, and it's like free to play, but you can pay as much as you want, which is honestly
Second
crap.
Life.
No, it's free to pay, not free to play.
Yeah.
Second Life, which I dabbled in again about a year ago. I played it for like a year, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. Is okay, but it's still clunky. It is the game mechanics itself, quote unquote game mechanics. It's basically a virtual 3D Facebook slash, you know.
I heard they just remade like Second Life with like new graphics and all. They just called it the Metaverse.
No, they're closing down the metaverse.
That's right, they're closing it down.
Something, yeah.
Yep, like Mark Zuckerberg just like lit $700 million on fire, and like because he's the president of the company, he doesn't lose his job. Well, if any other person just like wastes that much like money as well too, yay, yes, I agree. Yay, the metaverse is dead as well too.
I tried. What the hell was that one we tried? Joe? Upscroll, and that was fine. It's kind of like a cross between Blue Sky and Twitter. Okay. A lot of lefties on there, but the guy, the Palestinian man who operates and owns the company, whatever, and he made the point. You know, obviously, you can't openly advocate violence, etc. But other than that, free speech goes. Okay. But somebody that I followed for a little while, I found what the fuck is his name? Nick Fuentes is on there and responded.
Hispanic Nazi.
And they didn't block him. And then one of the people that I follow on YouTube, and it's not a hate follow, I agree with him about 75% of the time. He's a capitalist, and he believes in the death penalty. But Tom Powell Jr., a lot of times when he has really strong opinions, I agree with those. And he said he went on there because, you know, he'd been told by a couple of people, you know, you should try it, this, that, whatever. He's like, okay, you know, so he had it for a couple of days, and then he was scrolling through and found, I'm trying to figure out a way to say this that won't get you dinged, found child assault videos that were like a 40 or 50-year-old man and a 9-year-old girl, and it wasn't just like the thumbnails, it was the actual video. So when you scroll past, because that's the way the default is, you can change it in the settings, but when you scroll past, the video actually runs. And I don't agree with him on everything, but I do trust him to a certain point when he says shit like this. So I then went and double checked to make sure, you know, because I don't believe what any one person says, except for my cat. He was right. I'm like, nope, I deleted that shit as soon as I fucking could. So I'm back in on Blue Sky again. I'm back in on Blue Sky again. I need to, you know, to get more active on that again because I was off that for a while. But you know, trying to find something.
It had been so long since I logged into Blue Sky. They asked me for my password and I couldn't remember it, so I had to reset my password.
I did that this morning. So a lot of people try to find alternatives to the metaverse. So there's Mastodon, and there's Tribal, and there's quite a few others. And the problem isn't so much, I didn't like the way Mastodon was run. A few people that Joey and I know together, and I think YouTube probably also have them on your friend list too, Tracy and a few others, are on Mastodon, and it was too cumbersome to me. You know, I'm looking for something that's similar to Facebook. One of the reasons I like Blue Sky because it's very similar to Twitter, except less asshole. I'm looking for something that's very similar to Facebook, but it doesn't have to be an exact clone of it. They are getting better on Blue Sky. They're like more characters are allowed. Longer videos are allowed. More pictures are allowed. You know, etc. I got in on Blue Sky when it was invitation only. How long I've had the account, and now it's just you just go sign up. So, but if anybody out there knows of a Facebook like, why the hell am I off the video? Okay, if anyone out there knows of a Facebook like platform, let me know. Jordan says, remember when the Metaverse had a hard time adding legs to the game?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Tria says, why do you believe your cat mind lies about starving all the time? Well, yeah, as far as foods go, yeah. You know,
they lie to get what they want.
Now, there isn't any food in
that
the
is
right
every
now.
cat in the world, too. Meow, 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 I haven't been fed. Yes, you have.
And when I first got them, and they were like 5.5-ish weeks old, shorter than from my finger to my wrist, okay, and now they're like this freaking long. I swear to God, there's Maine Coon in there somewhere, in their ancestry. They both ate out of the same dish. Well, now they can't do that. And so, Marbles and Peaches, or Merlini and Paychuck, Marbles is a little bit thinner, a little bit shyer, especially as far as food goes. And then Peaches is chunky and is like, fuck out my way, I got food to eat.
Well, she also has fat fur, because she's floofy.
That's true, because she's fluffy. You know, and they're from the same litter, so, you know, whatever, but,
they could have different fathers.
True.
Something about orange cats, usually orange
like
cats get chunky.
Not that any of them were any brighter, necessarily.
Orange cats are just weird. They just are. It's kind of like that, people say, six-toed cats, when they've got 6 toes.
I had one.
They usually have, like, just a crazy kind of personality, too.
In my previous life, I was married, was running a hotel, a small hotel / motel. It had like 7 rooms. That was on the tourist trap sort of area for Michigan, for like trails, hiking trails and biking trails and winter skiing trails and whatever. And we had a dog, a Doberman, and I like all kinds of dogs. But she decided to eat a hole in the carpet. Brand new carpet, by the way, that had been put in there, and he was fine initially with the dog being there. So he said the dog's got to go, or you got to go. I was the manager, he was the owner. So I didn't have a choice, didn't have anywhere else to go, any other job or whatever. So I arranged it with a friend of mine, gave him the money, and we called it Stormy, was her name. And when we took the dog there, like half an hour later, she went and picked it up. Okay, but in the meantime, we had just bought 3 bags of dog food. What the fuck do I need it for? You know? So as I'm bringing the second dog in, I hear my ex say, do you have a cat? Because they like cats. So I go out and I get the bag, I come back in, and this thing is yowling and climbing all around her like like a rabid weasel or whatever. And she's like, get it off me, and whatever, you know. And I pulled it off, and she's got one of those windbreaker jackets, clawed holes in the jacket, pulling it off her. And I put her in my arms, it went like that, immediately calmed right down. My cat from that point on. She had 6 toes in the back, and a claw on each toe. And then she had 3 toes in the front, but 2 claws on each toe.
I've never heard of 3 toes.
Bright color, and I was enamored of the Thundercats at the time, so I called her Tara, which is short for Kitara.
Yeah.
Love that cat.
Well, you know, animals do lose toes. Like, horses and whales. Used to be 5-toed, hoofed unguliforms.
Right.
And then they went from 5 toes down to 3, and then down to 1, and that's for the creationists.
Can we know what the package is, Phoenix? You don't have to say if you don't want to, but Phoenix says, I just received a package, so Archie has a new box. Oh, yeah. And so my kid that I watch sometimes during the week, I call her my box goblin. Joey knows her, like I said, calls Joey Dode. Absolutely love boxes. So I've shown a picture. I don't remember if I've shown it live or not, but I took, because I'm a redneck, so I took a large cardboard box that originally I had ordered 3 milk crates in to make shelves for her, and I made it into a car for her with cardboard and duct tape, of course. And then I bought one of those little cheapy, about this big around steering wheels that you push buttons and it makes noise and stuff. Bought one of that. She absolutely loves it. She also has, I've got a video somewhere, I'll have to make a clip. I took a box, cut a hole in the front, rectangular hole.
Check it out.
Had like a
It's
helmet,
my dick in
yeah.
a box.
And she absolutely loved it. And it reminds me immediately of the Knights Who Say Neat on the Holy Grail. Yeah.
You know what?
Kids and cats love boxes.
There's nothing
She's a
about a
cat.
box.
She's a cat.
I just remembered, and like we probably on previous shows, definitely I mentioned that as like a person that's an actor, and as far as I know, not a terrible person. Tom Hanks. I have not heard anything about
Oh,
like
yeah.
Tom.
Mr.
I
Rogers?
haven't heard anything bad about that guy.
So
I
yeah.
haven't either.
And now I have nothing else to add to that. There's
And
also-
then, of course, there's Pedro Pascal.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
you know what? The
Trans
more I
sister,
heard-
fully supportive.
yeah, the more I heard about like Pedro Pascal and how like the right absolutely hates him as well too, and claim that he is trans himself as well too. This reminds me, so like the trans investigators. These are the like trans bigots as well too, and like the trans misogynists as well too. That's what.
She has
The Harry Potter fans.
Yes, exactly. Daniel Radcliffe's wife is a cis woman, but they claim that she's a trans woman because of like, I don't know, some probably says because she's ugly enough to be trans, and it's just like, jeez.
Yeah, they can
Another-
always
another
tell,
great-
though.
Another great actor as a person, before we get into the investigating thing, is Dave Bautista.
Oh, okay. See, Dave Bautista, he's like, I don't care if he like wrestles or that's his main job of being a wrestler as well too. Like he is an actor as well too. Not only for
Well,
like
look at Guardians of the Galaxy.
yes,
Yep.
exactly, but also like I've seen the movie Hotel Artemis as it's an okay movie, not a great movie. It's an okay
What was
movie.
the
as well,
movie?
too.
Hotel Artemis.
Okay.
It's starring Jodie Foster as well too. But like no, Dave Bautista is like, I don't care like what he does. Like he's definitely an actor because like he owned the character he was in. He has a screen presence as well too,
Mhm.
and just like is
Well, wrestlers are actors.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Incredibly
And then
physical.
They're
played
actors and they're stuntmen.
And then played
And
Beast
stunt
Band
women.
in Dune.
Yeah. Yes, that's why that's why Dwayne Johnson went into like wrestling first because if he can prove that like he can be a big sell and a big like influence and like be selling anything in like wrestling as well too, he can translate that to acting, which he always wanted to do
With
as
his
well too.
eyebrow.
Yes, his eyebrow as well too. But like he actually can do good impressions too, which is kind of surprising as well too. Now there's some
John
wrestlers
Cena.
John Cena. John
Yeah.
Cena. I have not heard anything bad about John Cena.
Rowdy
I haven't
Roddy
seen
Piper.
it. I haven't
yeah.
seen John Cena.
Yes. You can't. I love my favorite joke is like John Cena just wakes up. Where am I? Wakes up in the hospital. Where am I? I see you. No, you can't.
Yeah.
But John Cena has the record for the most wishes granted for the Make-A-Wish Foundation with more than 700.
Oh, really?
I did not know that. Cool.
Huh.
What
That's
about Mandy Patinkin?
The Mandy Patinkin. I have
Oh,
not heard a
yeah.
bad thing
Now,
about Mandy Patinkin.
I will have to link
Well,
the
I
video.
have actually heard some bad things about Mandy Patinkin, but it is because he is very hard to direct.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have heard
Because
of it.
he has certain ideas about how a character should be played. And so
And a lot of
directors
directors-
have
a
a
lot
hard
of
time with
directors
him,
hate
but I
actors
don't
in
see how
general
that's a
and
big
just
deal.
treat
Yeah.
actors as garbage. So you
It's-
know.
Right.
It's so on the Princess Bride DVD, the 30th anniversary. The writer has a DVD commentary as well too. And the thing is, with like Andre Giant, great person. I heard not a bad thing about Andre Giant as well too. But like but on set, in that scene with like Mandy Patinkin and Andre after like Fessek was dunking his head into like the waters to like sober him up. That scene, for some reason, like Andre Giant was like delivering his lines very, very slowly, and something about Mandy Patinkin being that perfectionist. He's very serious about his craft, and he was like saying to Andre, "No, faster, faster! You got to deliver your lines faster!" So to, and to the point that Mandy Patinkin slapped Andre Giant, and there was like huge huss on the set. He slapped the Giant, and it's just like, but then Andre's like, oh, and then he just started to deliver his lines faster after that as well too. So it's just like
He didn't slap him back? Because I just can't even.
Also,
That's like
I didn't know that he had
slapping
a
a
show on
grizzly
Broadway.
bear. What are you even thinking?
Right. He had a show on Broadway.
What you thinking,
Show
Patinkin?
on Broadway, and the only reason I know that is because he came out unannounced on David Letterman way back in the day when I was watching it, and sang "Over the Rainbow" and did a phenomenal job.
oh wow.
And he thanked
Is but yeah, Andre and
Who's
Giant
the actor? Who's the actor you love to hate the most?
love to hate the most.
Yeah.
Like, as in they're a bad person, or as in they're really good at playing villains?
Both, and it can be two separate actors.
Okay,
So,
I hate
love
Tom
him as an
Cruise.
actor. I've already said this. I
ooh,
love
that's
him
a good
as an actor.
one.
Who was
I
that?
can't stand that guy. I think
Tom
the only
Cruise.
time I've ever liked him in a movie was that one that he played with the "Show Me the Money."
Oh, could he?
Jerry Maguire. Keep it good and
Jerry
Jerry.
Yeah,
Maguire.
Jerry Maguire.
I actually
Because
do
he
like
was an
Tom Cruise
asshole
as an
and
actor.
he is an asshole, he played it well.
Yeah.
Right. I do like Tom Cruise as an actor. Don't give a shit about the Mission Impossible movies. And I think I saw the first two. I was like, what, 75 out or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
My one critique, well, one of my main critiques in Reacher is that the character, like Alan Richardson plays Reacher in the series and is Reacher, in my opinion. Okay. Tom Cruise played a good part, but Tom Cruise is 5'6". Character is 6'6", and that's part of his whole intimidation stick is his size. I was kind of indifferent. I think the first movie I saw was Risky Business. Okay.
Him dancing around in his underwear.
But Born on the 4th of July, that's where he impressed me as an actor.
He's always very intense and dedicated to what he's doing as an actor. But, of course, that means he also throws screaming shit fits if things don't go exactly the way he wants. Which is not a good thing.
And then also, like, I didn't see it, but I read about it, where he was on Oprah and he was jumping around on the couches and whatever.
Because he was so in love with Katie
Tom
Holmes.
Cruise is Tom Cruise crazy. Just be glad it's him, not you.
Yeah.
Because then you'd be the only man on earth who couldn't enjoy Tom Cruise.
Jonathan Colton is that actor?
Yep.
The songwriter? Yeah, Jonathan Colton. Yeah.
I can't really think of a female actor that I hate.
No.
I
Some
mean,
people.
You know who was a really good actor and you loved to hate him when he played a bad guy was
Who?
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
Die Hard is a great example.
Yes.
I've never seen any of the English Twins movies, and I never will. What was the other one I saw him in? Oh, I love him. I love this movie, Dogma.
Yep. The Metatron.
Absolutely love that movie.
That was a good movie.
And
Galaxy Quest.
Certain One 2 is coming
Galaxy
out with a, is it a prequel or a sequel?
For
Dogma
Dogma?
2? I don't know about that. I haven't followed the
I don't
Kevin
know.
Smith stuff for a long time.
One
I
of
did-
those is either a prequel or a sequel,
Okay.
but Dogma's coming out with a new one.
Silent Bob had one line in that movie. The dance scene was, or no, that's Clerks 2.
Yeah.
So, same people. The dance scene
Yeah.
was hilarious in that movie.
Oh, yeah, I enjoy Clerks and Clerks 2 as well too. Oh, and when I turned 37, I was like Dante Hicks. 37. But like, let's see. So like, yeah, Alan Rickman, you just like love to hate him as well too. He just like plays like, yeah. There's so many people that can play really good villains. Like, okay, Gary Oldman, he's a great actor.
Mhm.
Isn't he also an abusive piece of shit?
Yeah, I think he is an abusive piece of
think
shit
he
as a
is.
person.
That I
as well,
don't know.
too, yeah.
Yeah,
As-
I like
but-
him as an actor.
Uh,
The only
but-
movie I didn't like him on was Dracula.
Oh yeah. You see, everyone in that movie was over the top acting as well too, which is kind of part of the appeal as well too. If you love
Didn't that have Keanu Reeves?
that one didn't have Keanu Reeves. Yes, it had Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves. It has like Anthony Hopkins and yeah, go your
And Winona Ryder?
I
Yeah,
think
Winona
Winona
Ryder.
Ryder's in that one. Yeah, yeah.
I've never actually seen it. You can tell. I'm just guessing.
Speaking of which, as far as I know, good person is Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. Yes. Hey, actors for sure. But,
Autistic icon.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I can see Anthony Hopkins as that as well too. And it's like, yeah,
He's a really late diagnosed autistic person, and he said
sense.
he just flat out said when they asked him, "What do you think about your diagnosis?" He's like, "I don't know what to think about my diagnosis. I spent most of my life thinking I was normal."
I
You
said
know,
this on-
and that, you know, especially, you know, being AUDHD, that, you know, I was lazy and I was shifty and didn't work hard enough and I didn't focus and I needed to try harder and
I had to be reminded that learning disabilities is a part of like neurodivergence as well too. So I was thought I was neurotypical, even though I knew I'm dyslexic for sure.
I don't
That's
know
a good question.
how
That's
I
a
would
good question,
phrase
Tria.
this.
What's everyone else's problem then? Yeah, I agree.
I'm an author, and there are dyslexic people are authors too. Don't get me
Oh
wrong.
yeah, yeah.
Father Nathan Monk, although he can suck my Irish ass, is one. But there's times that I will look at a word, and when I'm typing it, I know the word I want in my head, but I'll transpose a couple of the letters. And it's not just a typo with my fingers, but I will transpose a couple of letters, and then I'll go back and I'll look at it and go, oh. Or I will see a word like the word cat
Mhm.
and go, that's not spelled right.
Mhm.
My brain's like, for like a half a second or whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is, whatever.
Yeah, that's a good point of Tria as well too. People forgot that like PTSD and like CPTSD is also like a concept.
Yeah,
of
neurodivergence
Right.
isn't just for people who were born with it genetically. It's also for people who've developed
And
neurodivergence
chronic
over time.
depression, and
Well, they're just appropriating
anxiety,
neurodivergence.
and,
God.
you know, all kinds of stuff.
And actually, like I just, so like I said, I finally applied to like Boeing to a couple of jobs because like my stepmom was on my ass about it as well too. But that actually showed up of like one of the disabilities. So I in fact I actually did fill out and said yes, I have a disability, neurodivergence, like dyslexia, because like yeah, it's like
What was that? Because I must have missed it. What was that comment in reference to Tria about? Tria says because they can't fucking imagine someone supporting trans people out of the goodness of their heart.
Probably,
Pascal.
But yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Pedro
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Pedro Pascal. Yeah. Okay, because he supports his sister.
Yeah, exactly. And like Daniel Radcliffe as well too. Because well, no, he doesn't know. Maybe Daniel Radcliffe does know personally people who like are trans or something
David
like that.
Tennant.
But yeah.
Oh, did you guys see that? Oh, what's his name?
Fred.
Jonathan Lithgow
Oh.
Yes.
has
you know
come
what I'm
out and said, "Oh well, I don't understand why everybody's talking about boycotting me. I just took a part."
I'm guessing he played a
He's
trans
like
woman.
upset that everybody's upset with him, and I'm just like, you can't take the part
It's
of
about his-
from a fucking transphobe who's literally using her power and money
To hurt
against
people.
trans people, and then sit there and whine about it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's working with
I
J.K.
made
Rowling for
this
something.
comment-
Yes.
I made this
Yes.
comment
Yeah.
many years ago on Facebook.
He's
years
supposed to
ago
be playing
on
the part of
Facebook, and I
Dumbledore
I
in the new series.
repost it every once in a while. In 1939, German artists supported Hitler. German construction workers supported Hitler. German doctors supported Hitler. German bakers supported Hitler. Okay. There's a word for those people.
Nazis.
Nazis.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
you know,
like,
if you
yeah.
support a bigot, you're a bigot. And for those people who claim to, I'm gonna give her a shout out right now. One of my absolute favorite creators on Facebook, and she's on a couple other places as well. She's on Blue Sky, but she doesn't get on there much. Is Anki Cosplay, awesome creator. Go follow her. But I've said this to her, and I've said this to many people. If you claim to support, now I can't claim to be an ally to the black community because I don't get to make that designation for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But if you claim to support a community that you don't belong to, or even if you do, but that you don't belong to, if you say you support that community, and when that community gets shit thrown at them, and you don't stink, you're not supporting them.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently, Atreya is like it was in response to like people transgressing like Danny Refkin's wife as well too, because Danny
I
Refkin
didn't know that they did that. Wow.
Yeah, no, they did do that. I saw that on like Twitter as well too. Transgressing like Danny Refkin's wife when like Danny Refkin's wife is this woman, but Danny Refkin is very supportive like trans people. All the Harry Potter kids
But they
support
can
trans.
always tell.
Another one, yeah, we'll get to that. Another one real quick because it's getting near the end. Jessica Lark is an author on Facebook. I support her. She adamantly supports trans people. And people continually, now that they found that out, because I guess it wasn't really well known. She wasn't trying to hide it, but it wasn't really well known before. A lot of people have come in, all the right-wing chuds, and are trying to attack her and attack people in the group, in her page who are trans or support trans people. But, she said basically the same thing, that I support trans women and their women. And I support trans men and their men, and I support trans non-binary people, and they're valid as well. Period. End of discussion. So I'm going to start, because it's about that time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about the time we're at
Yep.
the 90-minute mark.
Okay. Short is thehouseofconnor.com.
Oh, yeah,
All my crap is on there. I'm on Blue Sky, Politics of the Turtle. I'm on Facebook, Politics of the Turtle. I also have a page on Facebook called something harlot something church. If you put in the Facebook.com,
I just searched the word harlot and the page pops up.
If you put in Facebook.com / and then put in the URL is actually Harlot Church of Redneckia, all one word. That page pops up, and it's mostly a joke page, and there's memes and whatever. And then I am doing 2 Patreons now, apparently, because Joe and I were discussing this earlier today. They helped me out quite a bit. Thank you, by the way. So much problems trying to do an upload of movies to Patreon, or even just live or whatever. So if I get that figured out, they will be on Patreon. But until I do, I do have a Patreon, Politics of the Turtle, that is for politics. I upload videos, memes, whatever. Okay. You can sign up for there. All of that stuff for that Patreon right now is free. If I do get the other movie Patreon going, called Movies of the Turtle, that will also be completely free. The first one, Politics of the Turtle, I may add a couple of tiers later on. I don't know. I might just keep it all free. My YouTube channel is The Politics of the Turtle, all one word. It is free. Tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I am playing the Dark Crystal. And then what I do is each week, after I get done playing the movie, I will then put in the comment section the 2 choices for the next movie, different categories. Okay. Like next week, so far I think it's even, but the 2 choices are Underworld and what's the other one? Oh, Van Helsing.
Ooh, okay.
And then also I've got some indigenous movies coming up, and BIPOC movies, like there'll be Poetic Justice, Set It Up, Smoke Signals, the one we
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights, etc. Ain't gonna be just white people, okay?
White people had it good for a long time.
And there'll be animation, there'll be comedy, there will be not rom-coms. I hate rom-coms. But there will be comedy.
No Love
there will
Actually,
be
Dad.
comedy like Monty Python and the Holy Grail. animation like Chicken Run and what was Charlotte's Web.
Oh.
Might be a little bit of a sad one at the end, but
Yeah.
you know, so all sorts of movies, whatever. And again, those movies on my YouTube channel are always free.
I don't
All you gotta
want
do
to
is
be a
come and watch it. You
pie.
can sub, you can do whatever. You can comment in the live chat, and that will be at 6 o'clock tonight. But the only reason it's tonight is because Patreon is, I swear to God, you know, at 66 years old, I have plenty of hair, and I'm about ready to pull all of it out because of Patreon. So, but after tonight, it will still be Saturday, 6 o'clock, probably for the next 2 weeks on YouTube until I get the Patreon thing straightened out.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Joey Fire Reindeer, you have a Patreon.
I do have a Patreon. It's under Joey Fire Lame Deer. I'm still waiting on questions. I also am considering putting at least one page together. Comrades Frog and Toad, if I do it. But I've also thought about making a page for the Indigenous Heretic that
Toad's not a comrade. He lives in Toad Hall. He's gentry.
that more concentrates on like atheist sort of content. Just because I don't think there's enough about atheism online, especially from an indigenous point of view.
Right.
Like, there's just so much, like, it's all, the atheism that I found online is all from a white perspective. Like,
Yeah.
it's actually kind of sad.
Shitty.
Yeah.
Well, you know, look at all the, you know, the four horsemen were, because one's dead. All white, you know, and the...
Well, there was
white
going to be 5, but Ion Hersey Ali couldn't show up. And now she's Christian.
And,
Is she Christian?
She converted like years ago.
What?
Who?
I didn't even know that.
Ion Hersey Ali.
Oh, yeah, I know, I knew that. You know, another one that I can't stand is S.E. Cup. She is an atheist, but has made
Republican.
comments like, you know, I wish there was a God, you know, etc.
Oh God. If there's a God, I want to be Thor, honestly. Okay, so like
Oh, and I'm Joey Taksha Hushte on Facebook. So if anybody who isn't already on
You're
my
going to want to
Facebook
put that in the chat.
wants to, yeah.
fucking
Good
find
luck
it.
spelling it.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm going to copy. Can I copy that? The Facebook key suck. Okay, I'll copy that. Control C. There you go. There's like you can find Joey. That on like Facebook as well too, and friend them as well too. They're good people as well too. If you're liberal, don't bother. No, because like you're not gonna get along with Joey if you're liberal.
Yeah.
Not for long.
Now, having said that, Joey, I'm trying not to speak for Joey. I'm trying to speak in support of Joey. So Joey's not gonna initially, how do I say this? Jump your shit if you say, "Well, I'm a liberal." Okay, fine.
Okay.
What are
fine.
your stances? Why are you a liberal? And then those, because
I've been slowly radicalizing most everybody on my freaking Facebook timeline.
which is good.
I mean, there's a lot of them that used to be liberals that are now just outright leftists, and
There's
they're
a Christian-
realizing that maybe that socialism and communism isn't such a bad thing.
There's
and
a Christian
so-
on mine that one of my best.
Could you
friends,
do something to
Jeff-
John Burns?
her friend, who I met him through her, was named TJ, and at the time he was Catholic, and then he switched to Mormonism. Anyway, and then he switched to agnostic, well, non-denominational Christian, and now I think he's either agnostic or atheist. But I think he's still kind of like a muddy Christian, okay? But very lefty for a Christian. Very, 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 very lefty. You know, like my shell.
I mean, if you can read, then the Bible some parts of the New Testament support leftism a little bit better than the far right.
Right.
The Old Testament is definitely fascist.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but there's parts in the New Bible, in the New Testament that are definitely that way too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new Bible? There's a version of Bible 2.0?
Well, yeah, not only that, but
Yeah,
then,
that's the
you have
Book
Because
of Latter-day
it's the
Saints.
Word of God.
Yeah, then you have people that throw a fit because, like, the Good News for Modern Man, when that came out, because I was still in the cult when that came out. When that came out, we lost our shit over that. Because that wasn't God's word. You know, King James Version. Version, by the way,
Yeah, version.
not KJV, not King James Version.
Yeah, so anyway, we were ending the show as well too, but of course we also got distracted as well too. So Joey did their plugs, Siobhan did their plugs. I'm Sunray Geek on all the social media platforms, or most of them as well too. And like after I get off school, I'm gonna be like streaming as well too. And hey, I just lost my job, so like maybe you can come and support me as well too, and like Sunray Geek on YouTube and like
Give
Twitch
Geek
and-
$20,000 to pay off his credit card debt.
I'll get $12,000 for my severance package. as well,
Once
too,
I
because-
win the lottery, I'll do that.
Also, follow Geek, follow them on Twitch, too. If you haven't
Yeah,
already.
exactly. Hey, I'm
I'd
with
have to
monetized
buy
as-
tickets, but
Yes, I am close to getting monetized on YouTube. I just need like 195 valid watch hours. Like I don't know what counts as a valid watch hour or not. It's like YouTube's own thing as well too. But like I'm going to be posting shorts every day. I got a comment that like I looked like Vermin Supreme's like nephew. It was before I trimmed off the beard as well too. And it's just like, you know what? I can see that, and I think that's a compliment as well too because I like Vermin Supreme.
boot
That's also
on head.
boot on head. But John brought
Boot on head,
Not
Junior.
the same as Shoe on Head, who's an asshole.
Oh, Sean has a fucking fascist as well too.
Mhm.
Fuck, Sean Hunt has as well too. But like, John Brutman, do you have something from notes?
Yes, Dungeons and Debacles. Kevin got a new power supply unit. His computer might be working this week.
Nice. So you might actually
Do
get to
you
play.
guys, because I think I remember asking you this before. You guys have a Discord?
No, they
No.
don't. And they just do
Why
it
you
on
gotta
like.
do that?
Well, we do, but it's just for us to play the game, not for
Oh,
fans.
it is. Because it's Kevin's own thing as well too, and he doesn't. And it's been a long time since he's actually uploaded the episode.
Yeah, he's been busy. You know,
Yes.
the economy's in the shitter.
Oh yeah.
Gee, I wonder why.
And hopefully I'll get a job before the economy turns to like south as well too. But like if I'll apply to like McDonald's if I have to as well too. I'm willing to do
Okay,
that.
I'm heading out, but last
Yeah.
point, tonight, 6 o'clock,
6 o'clock Central, right?
Eastern
Okay.
Standard Time, which would be, so,
It'll be 3
a
p.m. Pacific. Yeah.
little over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 p.m.
And I will be sharing the Dark Crystal.
Pacific, right?
Yes.
And also I've got a short clip, which is puppets are involved, and it's in the same genre, sort of, maybe. I'll explain that on the show. And it's, I mean, I would love to have people subscribe, you know, the notification bell, all that good YouTube crap. But it's free. Just come and watch the shit, you know, grab some popcorn or candy, whatever snacks you want to eat, whatever drink you want to drink, and watch the show.
Grab a baseball bat, hit a Republican, whatever you want.
You know,
And
yeah,
nobody will
no.
be
No.
distracted if, like me, you talk out loud during every movie you fucking watch.
Oh, so in 1982,
It's just going to be a long story. We're ending the show.
no, yeah, I'm going to shorten it. In 1982, I was in Job Corps, and a lot of my friends were of the speaking during movies variety, and so I fit right in with them, absolutely. And a lot of movies, you know, I would be shouting out or whatever, just like they were, you know. And a lot of the other kids were looking around like, why are these motherfuckers saying shit? We're trying to watch a movie. Go away.
I
We're
heard
trying to run
Sarah.
them out. Okay,
I heard
anyway.
Sarah. Yeah.
I'm heading out. Love you
Bye-bye.
guys. See you, audience. Peace.
Bye bye, everybody. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Hydrate. Medicate.
Yeah. Charity links up page as well too. Charity links up page.